The following episode of Real Talk, Episode 2, contains of topics that are holding us back, strengths and weaknesses that people have, and goals in life that people may have. If you have any triggering system that might affect these things, you have been warned. Enjoy the episode. What is up, everybody? My Greg Machine back with another episode. Welcome to the kingdom. I guess like a new time record for me, 6 seconds. I think we can do it faster next time. Anyway, welcome to the video. Before we get started for Real Talk Episode 2, I just want to thank you very much. Real Talk Episode 1 was pretty good. I think we can get better. So therefore, we're going to get better. I think therefore I am. So, and also check out my other videos as well. I made an episode 1 of None the Wiser, and it is amazing, hilarious, funny. If you're looking for something that's more lighthearted, that's like the perfect thing for you. I even made a short out of it, so the short thing did work, so we're good on there. So, really growing as a channel. This is amazing. It's a milestone for me. First short video I made, and it's hilarious. It's amazing. And so yeah, thank you for all this creativeness, and let's get to the episode. All right, I'll see you guys in Jippy. What up? We are back with episode 2 of Real Talk, and episode 1 was amazing, as I said before. So I just want to thank you guys for that. It's amazing. And so moving on to the first question. This question is often I think should be asked a lot. I think it is asked fairly often. It's always important to make sure that you ask it often, and especially to yourself and then to others that they feel like they're close and you build like a personal connection with. And the question is, what is holding you back from being the person that you want to be? And when I'm asked this, which I have been, I often think about the things that are legit holding me back. And the more and more I think about, the more and more that I know what's holding me back. And in full reality, the main thing that's holding me back is myself. I'm holding myself back. You know, I'm not pushing myself as much as I should. I should be working more. I should, dedicate more time. So it's important to recognize that sometimes you might get in your own way, and that's okay. As long as you don't beat yourself up about it. It happens sometimes. I understand it's a big thing, and just try not to beat yourself over it too much. The moment you realize it is the moment you can start working with yourself and then start to get your goals. My goals right now is to try to lift up this channel. I'm trying to revive it from being dead for so long, and that's kind of like my goal right now. So what's holding me back? Well, the reason why we died was what was holding me back. I left, I didn't put in dedication. I didn't put in, all the stuff that I should have been putting in, and that's how it died. And I want to avoid doing that again. So I do this by the basics of just getting out there, and I'm trying to post very often. I'm trying to get as much content out as I can, because I know that's typically how views and stuff can go up. More posts, more views. And I also think it's very important to ask yourself, what all do you think should be eliminated that's holding you back from your full potential? And obviously, if you're holding yourself back, don't eliminate yourself. Eliminate that quality of yourself that's holding you back. Whether it's doubt, anger, frustration, you name it. Try to cut that out of your life so that you can start to move forward. There are times when you're gonna feel down and you're gonna be upset, and that's reasonable. I understand that. But a lot of times people beat themselves up about it too much, and it's not worth it. It's a lot better if you just focus, keep on moving, keep on doing better, and to eliminate whatever's attacking you. A lot of times, I know a lot of people, something that's holding them back is money and stuff. And I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. If money is where you find happiness, you're always going to be poor. You're always gonna be poor, because I'm telling you, it's so much easier if you do a job that you really love and take a pay cut than to get a job that you absolutely hate, but get pay raise. Because ultimately, you're not gonna love your life. You're gonna hate it because you have to wake up every day, going to work and stuff. And it's important to make sure that you're fully aware that these things are gonna pop up, and that something will be holding you back at times. You're gonna have obstacles. You're gonna have challenges, but you won't ever know if you can get past it if you don't try it. So the big thing to do is to make sure that you're trying to get past whatever's holding you back, whatever's keeping you down. Try to keep on moving forward, keep on looking up, keep on thinking positive. It's hard to do sometimes, I get it. But ultimately, it's important to make sure that you know what's holding you back. And don't be afraid to cut it out. Don't be afraid to cut that out of your life. A lot of times people are looking for happiness, looking for joy. What's holding them back? Toxic people that they call friends that will eventually, inevitably, backstab them. Just cut them out of your lives. To cut out the liars, stay close to people you know are loyal. Very important to do that. And it's very beneficial to your health, mentally, physically, all of these. And so yeah, what's holding me back is myself. And if y'all are the same way, I hope this was a way to help you. So without further ado, let's move on to question number 2. So as I go through life and I meet people that know me from YouTube, they often think I'm successful because they know me from YouTube, but really the chances of them knowing me from YouTube are very slim, and I'm not that successful compared to other YouTubers, but they think I am. So I get asked this question a lot by people who know me through YouTube mostly. And the question is like, what strengths do you have that made you so successful? And in the long run, I think this could be very successful. Strengths I have is I like to think is that I'm original. I don't know any other YouTuber that gets deep down and real and does a whole series about it. None that I can think of anywhere. And so I'm original. That's a strength I have. I'm making a comedy series over random fun facts. There's no one else I know that does that, and makes it pretty fun. Another strength I have is like I'm just in the zone. I like to stay committed. And I know it's hard to see now, but I've been at this thing for 3 years and I'm still going. So that's kind of shows you that, like, through all that I've been through and to all I've been told through multiple people, I'm still doing this. I'm still pursuing this. And that's like a strength they have, is that I know I want to do this. I know it's going to help me. So I'm going to keep on doing it. And the people that disagree, they can dislike, they can unsubscribe, they can put hate comments. I don't care anymore. They can talk to me in the face and call me crap for all I care. And I would still be fine. I will still be a-okay. It's not gonna be the end of the world because someone doesn't like what I do. And so that's how my strengths have kind of helped me to benefit and help me to become who I am today, is with those strengths. And they often also, with the follow-up question, they often ask as well, what have your weaknesses done to decrease? And honestly, is I let people get to my head. It did not at the same time, but like as years went on, more and more people started to notice me and that means more people hated me. And I just let them get to my head. I let them talk to me and stuff. And I let them talk me out of doing this whole thing. And that was ridiculous on my behalf, because y'all are awesome. Y'all are worth this whole thing. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think you were worth it. I think you're worth it. And so that's how my weakness has held me back. That and having cold feet. Cold feet, it didn't keep me from success ultimately, but it delayed it some. So just don't be scared, if there's something that you want to do, chase after it. Just go for it, kind of like what we were talking about earlier, is cut out what's holding you back. If you want something in life, just go and get it. Why don't you go and get it? Because ultimately, I do believe, even though it's cliche, said a lot, I do believe that you can do anything you put your mind to. And it's just never forget how impactful one day can be. It's also important to To know that without my weaknesses, without me being low, I couldn't have risen up, you know. Without my weaknesses, I couldn't have overcome and be such a, like, be where I'm in right now. If it weren't for my weaknesses, um, like taking the best of me, and then my strengths coming in and taking the best of my weaknesses as well. If it wasn't for my weaknesses, I wouldn't be like where I'm at today. And you got to remember, the weaknesses are there for a reason. They're there so that when you do something that you love and when you succeed at it, you feel so much more accomplished because you knew that you fought a real tough battle. And you know that if there's anything in life that you want, it's not going to be easy. But nothing in life that has a worth will be easy to obtain. You got to work hard, got to commit, and that's how everything goes. If you want something to be good, if you want your life to be good, a relationship to be good, like just in general, things to be good, you gotta put in effort and you gotta try hard and keep on pushing. It's very beneficial in the long run, and you make some great memories along the way. And so yeah, that's how my strengths have built me up, and weaknesses have turned me down. And without my weaknesses, I couldn't have got up either. So my weaknesses kind of become my strengths a little bit, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's my answer to that question. On to question number 3. As I just live life, I often get asked this question a lot, whether it be through teachers, through peers, through kids, through elderlies. I often get asked because they want to know what my intentions are with my whole life. You know, this YouTube thing. I'm pouring right now. As of right now, I'm pouring all this into this YouTube thing, and they ask me, "What's my goal?" And my goal for YouTube is just to become not necessarily famous per se, but to change as many lives as I can. That's like my goal. I want to help people. I want to show people that you can go through lowness in life and you can have all these bad things going on, and yet you can still prevail and you can still get stronger and you can still benefit from it. I just want to like impact people to let them know they're not alone, you know? They keep on just living happy. And I feel like we're all trying to find happiness and joy, and we're all trying to find a home. And I'm hoping that I can make an impact on people, on as many people as I can, just to help them, you know, whatever they're going through. And a follow-up question they often ask is, what are you doing to make your goals succeed? And before I had this comeback thing, I would probably answer like BSN or something. That's ultimately what I would have said. But I wouldn't be that proud of it because at the time I was just a kid just playing games and wanted to show it to the world of how awesome I was. And I'm still great, by the way. And they that kid me didn't know that, like, deep down inside I wanted to make an impact. I just didn't know how to at the time. Because when I was a kid, I didn't really like see life as it really was. You know, I was kind of like innocent. I was a sheltered kid. But as I got older and reached a point in life, you can have like the most sheltered childhood and still be traumatized. And something that you gotta fight through, something that you can prevail. And that's what BSN was about. It's because I went through a struggle. And BSN was kind of about just like news of going on. And I want to talk about change because the struggle I had that I saw with people weren't changing. But BSN is great, but it was more comedy than it was serious and more realness. And what's important to know is that now, if you ask me this question now, real talk. Real talk is like BSN, but like more serious. You know, BSN was kind of made for like the whole family. Real talk is made for people who really want to get deep down, personal and real, and who want to like benefit from all of this stuff, and who want to get better and stronger. And you know, it's not for the people who don't know what it's like. If you want to get a glimpse of what it's like, then you can watch. And honestly, I'll take in whoever wants to watch, whoever wants to listen. I'll talk. But my goals are to make an impact, and ultimately I think the Real Talk series is what this whole thing is about. Is making an impact and making changes and showing all of you guys, that you're not alone. Okay, you're not alone. Okay, I've been through it. I know friends who've been through it. I know friends of friends who have been through it. I know like family members who've been through it. I've seen it all. I've lived it all, and I'm telling the story now, and this is just like real life. So this is how I'm making an impact. Is I'm trying to make a series called Real Talk. It's just us getting real, just me kind of like saying what's going on, answering like deep questions, and that only get deeper the more questions that we have, the more episodes we have, the more deeper we get. And I just thank you. I just thank you all for watching and stuff. And you guys are making my goals come true by just watching and sharing and liking and subscribing and commenting. I know it's really stupid and a weird plug-in thing, but it's true. Like, that helps me, because then you're helping other people to have their lives impact as well. And that's amazing. I feel like people need to hear this. So that's my answer for my goals and how I'm achieving those goals. And thank you for watching this episode. As I've already said before, thank you guys for watching the episode. I love getting real with it. I love getting like just real talks with you guys. It's amazing. It's something I really look forward to. If this was a little dark for you, too deep, I understand. I do have more lighthearted stuff. I'm making a series, as I mentioned before, called None the Wiser, and it's just funny stuff. And yeah, and thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it helps you to be impacted, to be moved in some kind of way. You're really not alone. I promise you're not alone, because I've been through it. And I'm always ready to talk. If you want to talk, if you just want to listen to me talk, that's fine too. But I just want to thank you guys for staying here, watching me. It's amazing, and thank you guys all again. See you guys next one. Look at your kingdom. Ow!